Breaking news now. Norfolk police are investigating a shooting that sent one man to the hospital. He's in life-threatening condition right now.
Yeah, it happened this morning on Finner Street, and 13 News Now reporter Robert Boyd is live from that scene. Robert, what are you learning from police?
From residents out here, they say in a matter of seconds they heard up to 10 gunshots right here on this street behind me. You're looking at Fenner Street. Now, obviously, the investigation has all cleared up, but still a lot of unanswered questions. And a lot of residents we spoke to said they went running in all different directions when they heard these gunshots. A very scary situation. Now, during that shooting, as you mentioned, a man was hit. He was taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries, and a couple of bullets actually went through a car window as well. There was glass shattered all over this street. Residents actually cleaned it up themselves. We're not sure if that vehicle actually belongs to the victim. Again, so far, no suspects or arrests in the case, according to police. We did speak with a neighbor who was walking home when he heard the shooting happen.
When I was walking up, I heard a whole bunch of gunshots, so I turned around, I had to run. I didn't really see nobody. I just seen a bunch of people running, so I ran too.
Now, the police are looking for residents' help. If anyone out there has any information on this shooting, you're being urged to call Norfolk Police. Live in Norfolk, Robert Boyd, 13 News Now.
Robert, thank you. It's been a busy morning for those major crime detectives because they're also investigating a shooting on East Virginia Beach Boulevard in Norfolk. It happened before 9 this morning at a bus stop. Police say the victim is 17 years old and was shot in the foot. We're told that teen is expected to be okay. If you have any information about either shooting, the crime line is 1-888-LOCK-YOU-UP.